Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of The Journey. It's your boy, the Ding Dong, and, today we were supposed to do a reading exercise, but I ran into some complications that took me about an hour now to realize to say, okay, you know what, let's better prepare for this later in the week so we give these guys, some decent content. Not good. Actually, no, I gotta give you good. Anyway. So we're just going to stick to another writing. We're going to just double down, and this one is not as profound as yesterday's, even if you would even call yesterday's profound. Chalk it up to the ramblings of a moron. Anywho, so today we're going to talk about something that I've thought about, and I just let my brain wander with it. And that was the whole point of these writing exercises for you folks, if you ever get that feeling to do it. Alright, let us begin. One thing I constantly ponder over is the word simplicity, or simplicity itself, and how complicated it really is, or truly is. In all things, there is an easy route and there's a hard route. The solution to the dilemma, or any dilemma, is always picking whichever choice is most simple, right? Seems simple enough. Yet in the hands of the one making the decision, simplicity is thrown out of the equation. It is gone. Simple is no longer simple. Real thinking is required. Real decision-making is key to ensure that you're making the right choice. And even if you think what choice you've made is correct, then you have to bear the consequences of not only the choice you did make, but of the ones you didn't make, and the repercussions that it could follow. Now all this seems daunting, and boy, I seem to be using that word a lot lately. You're probably wondering, huh? That was because when I wrote all this earlier in the year, I used the word daunting a lot in previous other writings. You can forego that. But I think it does paint a picture. Simplicity is a lie that we're told when forced with anything difficult. Sure, I may be blowing this way out of proportion, but when you put what I'm saying into a real situation, any situation, excuse me, then there will always be consequences. For example, an age-old classic, soup or salad? Simple, right? Do you want hot flavored broth or leaves dressed in a sauce of some sort? Choice is yours. Simple, right? Make it. One is warm and filling, while the other is light and delicious. Funny how such a trivial choice, one so simple that you have to pause and think for a second, and don't forget about those pesky consequences. Soup, although warm, can be filling, but maybe you weren't as hungry as you thought. Or the salad, as delicious as it was, you still feel famished. And you know that the main course isn't going to cut it, so now you got to get dessert. And that diet you promised yourself at the beginning of the year, guess it's goodbye. All that seems foolish, and to be frank, plain stupid to overthink or get worked up over. But we've all been there, that pause before making a simple choice. It's that pause that makes you think, even for a second, despite how simple your choices were. Now, soup versus salad is an age-old topic that could, spark a silly, maybe albeit funny worldwide debate. I'm getting full of myself. But how about we test what I'm saying with a better scenario? Would you rather be rich and sad or poor and happy? Any fool would pick the latter. Rich and sad, but they take little consideration to what the consequences are. What about scrawny and useful or brawny and useless? Again, choice is simple. Pick one or the other. How about being fat and funny or skinny and boring? Oh man, I like jam. Or to think endless thoughts or to be thoughtless. To be happy or to be sad. To never eat food again or to never have to breathe again. All of that I have suggested are easy choices to make, but they're complex, no? That's the point I'm trying to get at. How complex simplicity truly is. Now, just initializing, I'm trying to sound like a brainiac when my IQ's that of an idiot. Sorry, I lost my track. Now, I'm obviously, like I said, blowing this way out of proportion, and I don't even think we're talking about simplicity in this. This is more about, decision making. But still, I was so up my own ass when I thought this. I was like, I have coined a theory, and if I may be so bold to call it that, the complexity and simplicity. Now, this makes me question my own intelligence, whether I should go into the loony bin thinking that, that is not simple as seems. Or, maybe I'm onto something. But I highly doubt it. I just let my brain wander and have fun. And I urge you to do the same. Just be more rational with your thinking, unlike this loony bin over here. But until then, this was a short one. Thank you for coming by. I do apologize again for the poor preparation of the reading that I should have done. Mea culpa. But I will see you guys in the next video. Please do take care. Have a great evening. And if you live anywhere there where it's really cold, like right now I believe it's like minus 25 degrees outside, get some nice hot chocolate, curl up in a ball with your comforter, and put on some, I don't know, Dexter. That's what I'm watching right now. Have a good night, everyone.